back to the super shed. It's great that you could join me for some more stories. Before we start, we just need to check one thing. Has everybody been staying safe and looking after their families? And have you been remembering to wash your hands? You have? Oh, that's great. Now, our story request today is a special story for Amelie. I wonder, what story could it be? Dun dun dun! Amelie's story request is Sugarlump and the Unicorn. The unicorn has a silver horn. Her eyes are bright and blue. And when she hears a horse's wish, she can make that wish come true. Sugarlump was a rocking horse, and he belonged to a girl and a boy. To and fro, they rode on their favourite toy. Here in the children's bedroom is where I want to be, happily rocking to and fro. This is the life for me. But when the children were out at school, Sugarlump hung his head. Oh, I wish I could be out in that big, bad, wide world. I wish I could trot, he said. Done, came a voice, and there stood a beast with a twisty silver horn. I can grant horses' wishes, said the snow-white unicorn. She pawed the ground and tossed her mane. She flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around, and the horse's wish came true. Now, Sugarlump was a farmer's horse, pulling his cart and load. Clippity-clop, clippity-clop, he trotted along down the road. Here in the open countryside is where I like to be. Clippity-clop, clippity-clop, this is the life for me. But time went by and the hills grew hard. Sugarlump hung his head. Oh, to be free of this heavy load. I wish I could gallop, he said. Done, came the voice of the unicorn, and she flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around, and the horse's wish came true. Now, Sugarlump was a racing horse with a jockey on his back. Gallop a jump, they thundered down the track. Here on the famous racecourse is where I like to be. Gallop a jump, this is the life for me. But time went by and the jumps grew hard. Sugarlump hung his head. Oh, to slow down and have some fun. I wish I could dance, he said. Done, came the voice of the unicorn, and she flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around, and the horse's wish came true. Now, Sugarlump was a circus horse with his tail tied in a bow, dancing and prancing around the ring, the star of every show. Here in this splendid circus is where I like to be, dancing and prancing, This is the life for me. But time went by, and the children's cheers made Sugarlump hang his head. Oh, for a child to ride on me. I want to go home, he said. Done, came the voice of the unicorn, and she flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around, and the horse's wish came true. Sugarlump was a rocking horse, but where were the girl and boy? Time had flown, and both had grown and forgotten their favourite toy. Alone in the attic, Sugarlump sighed, I wish I'd never been born. But I have a better wish for you, came the voice of the unicorn. She pawed the ground and tossed her mane and flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned round, and the unicorn's wish came true. Now Sugarlump is a fairground horse on a beautiful merry-go-round. Merrily up he rises and merrily down to the ground. Here in this fabulous fairground is where I love to be. Merrily, merrily, round and round, this is the life for me. So Sugarlump is a happy horse, and the children are happy too. And the unicorn with the silver horn closes her eyes of blue. And that's the end of our story today. I hope you enjoyed your story request, Emily. So don't forget to send in all the photos of the drawings and the models that you're making from the stories to supershedstories@gmail.com. More stories soon. Bye.